Joy to the world from all the lads. Note our new address. Merry Christmas. Hey you. What's going on? Just when I decide to move to New York, I see you have scampered off to the suburbs. I find the suburbs generally safer. Chicken. Mother wrote that you won some important election for the Republicans. I'm terribly disappointed. I love all politicians, but I find Democrats better in bed. I'm a liberal Republican with a strong commitment to women's rights. Doesn't that count? Depends on your position. Paintings and drawings by Melissa Gardner, The Hastings Gallery, 422 Broadway, March 18th through April 30th. Opening reception March 20th, 6 to 8 p.m. Note, I have gone back to my maiden name. That's a laugh. Got your announcement for your new show. Good luck. P.S. I'd love to have one of your paintings. We could use a little excitement in our living room walls. Seriously? What would one cost? Come to the show and find out. Never made your show. Sorry. Things came up. Chicken again. Yeah, you're right. Actually, it's just as well. I'm going through what the critics call an anarchistic phase. They say I'm dancing on the edge of an abyss. You'd better stay away. I might take you with me when I fall. Dear friends, Jane tells me it's about time I took a crack at the annual Christmas letter. So here goes. Let's start at the top with our quarterback, Jane herself, who never ceases to amaze us all. Not only has she continued to be a superb mother to her 3 sons, but she also managed to commute to the city and hold down a part-time job in the gift shop at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Furthermore, she is now well on her way to completing a full-fledged master's degree in arts administration at SUNY Purchase. More power to Jane. So say we all. We are also proud of all the 3 boys. Young Drew was soccer captain at Exeter last fall and hopes to go on to Yale. Nicholas, our rebel in residence, has become a computer genius in high school and has already received several tantalizing offers for summer jobs from local electronic firms. He all know that it's tougher to place our youngsters in meaningful summer employment than to get them into Harvard. So we are proud of how far Nick has gone. Ted, our last but in no way our least, now plays the clarinet in the school band at Dickinson Country Day. Since Jane and I are barely capable of singing You Are My Sunshine without going disastrously flat, when we hear him produce his dulcet sounds, we look at each other in wild surmise. We recently brought the family summer palace from my brother and sister and hope to spend as much time as we can gardening, relaxing, and as the boys say, generally vegging out. Jane and I have become killers on the tennis court and hereby challenge all comers. If any of our friends are in the Adirondack area this summer, we expect telephone calls, we expect visits, and we expect elaborate house presents. I enjoyed very much serving on the state legislature. We have proposed and written a number of bills, and we have won some and lost some. All my life, I've had the wish to do something in the way of public service. And it has been a great pleasure to put that wish into practice. For those of my friends who have urged me to seek higher office, let me simply say that I have more than enough challenges right here where I am. Jane and the boys join me in wishing each and all of you a happy holiday season. Dear Andy, if I ever get another one of those drippy Xerox Christmas letters from you, I think I'll invite myself out to your ducky little house for dinner, and when you're all sitting there eating terribly healthy food and discussing terribly important things and generally congratulating yourselves on all your accomplishments, I think I'll stand up on the chair and turn around and moon the whole fucking family. You are right. It was a smug, dumb letter, and I apologize for it. Jane normally writes it, and it sounds better when she does. I always felt better writing to just one person at a time, such as to you. I guess what I was really saying is that as far as our family is concerned, we are all managing to hold our heads above water in this tricky world. Jane and I have had our problems, but we are comfortable with each other now, and the boys, for the moment, are out of trouble. Nikki seems to be off drugs now, and Ted is getting help on his stammer. Podgy Jr., my old cocker, died, and I miss him too much to get a replacement. I'm thinking of running for the Senate next fall if O'Hara retires. What do you think? I would really like your opinion. If you decide to answer this, you might write care of my office address. Jane has a slight tendency towards melodrama, particularly after she got a hold of your last little note. The Senate yet? I should have known. Oh, Andy, just think. Once again, you can be with all boys. Oh, hell, go for it. Pute. You'll be an image of righteousness and rectitude in our God-forsaken land. Or maybe it's just me that's God-forsaken these days. Honorable Andrew M. Ladd III wishes to express his thanks for your generous donation to his senatorial campaign. You sent too much, Melissa. You didn't need to. Greetings from Silver Hill. Slight regression in the liquor department. They say it's in the genes. Lord knows, my mother has the problem. And my father too. In the end. Anyway, I'm working on it. Darwin is being a real shit about the girls. He has cut down on my visitation rates. So when you get to Washington, I want you to write a special law about vindictive ex-husbands, banishing them to Lower Slobovia, forever and forever. Amen. Season's reading from Senator and Mrs. Andrew M. Ladd and family. Season's greetings indeed. Is that all you can say to me after 40 years? I'm warning you, Andy. Keep that shut up. Or I'll swear I'll come down and moon the whole Senate. Sorry, my staff sent that out. Merry Christmas, old friend. How are you? Where are you these days? Living in New York? Alone? For a change? But the big question is, who am I these days? That's the toughie. I keep thinking about the strange old world we grew up in. How did it manage to produce both you and me? A stalwart, upright servant of the people, and a boozed out, cynical, lascivious old broad? The best and the worst. That's us. Don't be so tough on yourself. Get back to your art. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and much love. Much love. Much love? God, Andy, you're sexy. Remember how much that meant in our peppy days? If it was just love, you were out in the cold. And if it was all my love, you were hemmed in for life. But much love meant that things could go either way. Remember? Merry Christmas and love from us all. Saw you on 60 Minutes. You looked fabulous. And that was a great little pep talk on the Senate on our responsibilities to Latin America. But don't forget to keep your eye on the ball. Thanks for your card. What ball? All is that money doesn't solve everything. It helps, but not as much as people think. Take it from one who knows. That's the ball. Merry Christmas and love. What are you up to these days?